2 wastegates, dude. So yesterday was Sunday, and I had a little bit of free time, so I washed both the R35 and the Supra. Supra is nice and clean, looking good as ever, but this is cool. Because of the style of wrap this has, I was able to ceramic coat the R35. So this is a ceramic coated wrap. That's the flex. Ready? That is awesome. All right, can't forget that. Last update, okay? We now have 2 wastegates on the up pipe. I'll show you when we get there, but I'm having to use another wastegate. So here's the story, boys. We came here another day. I was gonna actually put the LS back in my Z, which is over there, but we didn't have enough hardware. So we ended up just messing with this, and we debunked the whole boost thing. So we figured out that this wastegate is actually doing all the work right here. This little guy is not flowing enough exhaust out to manage boost on this, because if you saw it, it did actually start managing boost okay, but it would never peak. It would constantly keep on rising. So we added another wastegate. The way we debunked it was the first internal wastegate we completely took out, and it didn't do a damn thing. Second, we completely took off the second wastegate. We hit 0 PSI, 0 boost. So obviously that little wastegate wasn't doing enough job. So we had 2 options. We either could have done a big like 60 mil wastegate, or we could just go ahead and put another 38 mil on. So that's what we're doing. Easiest thing to do. So now, see how she manages boost. Crossing fingers. This guy had a stiff boy in it. We need to, it looks like these are different seats though. This looks like a tile style. This is like maybe a tile, I don't know. Well, does this fit in this? Yes, it does. Okay, so the same style springs. We need to make sure that both of them are even currently. We're gonna try and match 2 springs. We probably could use a spring about this thick since it's likely to work now, but gonna go a little more conservative, get that ranch dressing out of my way. I don't like that crap. All right, so we've got a nice combo we're pretty happy with. Check out this interesting boy right here. Oh, that's really heavy. 2 wastegates, dude. We finally have everything back together. The turbo is on. Both turbos are, the bolts are tightened. I had to get some new nuts for the bottom turbo because actually some of them started coming off somehow. This is all tight. This is all tight. We got 2 wastegates now. One of them with an actual dump tube, so I'm not gonna fry my slave cylinder. Everything is back together. All oil lines are on. We are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and battery's plugged in. Whew. Wish us luck, baby. Nice. I'm doing a burnout today, Ethan. Okay. I'm doing one. If boost is in control, then yes. I suspect it will be, but you know. The Honda rattles. But you missed those, right? Oh yeah. We currently have boost cut at 22 pounds. Okay. Let's hope we don't hit that. Two 5-ish pound springs, right? Yep. Yes! I can hear it. At least one gate fully open. Is it like continuing to rise though? No, I saw a max of 12 right there. Max right now. Praise God. That is woohoo, baby. The important part is we boosting. I like this. I like. Holding 12, 13 pounds. Yes! Yeah. Oh, whoa, bitch. What's that? Get away! You're going for the fist bump and then I was gonna go for it and then that dude scared the shit out of me. Somebody interrupted. See? I knew he could do it. Just took a little bit of time. Took a lot of time, actually. Yeah, a lot of time. Because we're gonna perfect this setup on a B series. Good? Yes. It's good.
quite low timing. It's definitely a rich mixture, so
Okay.
all of the power
It feels great, dude.
power chopping items are going on, but
Dude,
it does feel pretty good.
feels good. So we finally have manageable boost. It just took two 38mm wastegates. They are working really well. We've got a solid 12 pounds just evened out, because the biggest problem was when these things started spooling, that little 38mm wastegate could not exhale enough gas to stop this thing from spooling, so it just kept on going and going and going and going and going. So now we have control over it. This is where the fun starts.
Watch over here.
I was trying to,
There it goes.
I was trying to film you, but you dropped everything. Now we're gonna do a boost controller, because at this point we know that the wastegates will open. This is gonna trick the wastegates into, it's gonna make more boost. I'm not gonna explain it. That's it, Rick. Dang it, man. Okay. Check engine.
We're overheating.
Oh, really?
It's at 212. It's not at a terrible spot, but I'd like
I can
to
shut it off at 220 or something. Could have blown another fuse. Yeah, it's not letting us.
A few moments later.
So this Mishimoto fan is so big. Like, listen to how much air it's pulling right now. Yeah, you guys I probably just cooled you guys down over the computer, dog. It keeps on blowing 30 amp fuses, so I'm gonna have to get like a 45, 50, whatever, 40 amp, something like that. But for now, we put another 30 in there just so we can go ahead and do some more runs. That's it. We're just pulling a lot of air. Civic gang. He probably looked at me like, oh, damn. I want a turbo out my hood.
That's scared. Oh, my.
Oh, that was my cover.
Fuse box cover,
Whatever.
yeah.
Figured out was I mean, like third gear it was good. Now we can turn it up.
Yep, it was 12.5 psi. Yeah,
so we could probably
you want to just park for a second? I'll go ahead and screw it a little bit right now.
Yeah, do it.
We'll stop shy of 24 pounds this time. Dance. Ethan gets out of car to adjust boost controller.
I don't know if you guys remember what happened last time. He got out of the car to adjust boost. It blew up. But unbuilt block and stuff like that, so.
With the intention of popping it.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Dude, that gets it. Oh!
That was like 15 pounds now, yeah.
I can't imagine how sick this is gonna be at like 23, 22, 20. Pull over?
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. I was saying more than 22.
Boost.
More boost.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Do you want to turn it up anymore?
Nah, let's go. Let's run with it there.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You sure? Because I do need to pull over and get the little thing that flew off.
All right. You talked me into it.
Evan can... It's ECT. Evan can torque steer. Zero grip at second gear at all. That was me like probably 70% throttle trying to manage it. Literally, oh, I love it. I love it. Now I need slicks. Show these guys what's up. I need to get one of those like biker tear-offs, but for a windshield. Like a,
yeah.
You missed it. We were spinning through third. We upped the boost.
Oh, y'all went back around? That's what that ignition cut now. You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty tight.
And on front wheel drive, just pull the e-brake. Yeah, pull the e-brake up and get them spinning and then... You can always go back again. I'll do another one.
That thing's loud.
That thing is loud. Oh yeah, let's reverse it. We gotta do that again.
He said that wasn't big enough.
What if I just drop the clutch right here, like this?
There ain't no parts or oil on the road.
None.
Here we go.
That's I've always wanted to do that in the front wheel drive car. Like be going backwards, and just that was great. Alright, I'm feeling good now. Motor mounts didn't love it, but you know. Yeah, so I saw like it was like kind of making the car hot because it was so stiff. That's awesome. Alright. I think I got a little bit of VTEC out of my system for today. Dude. I wasn't sure it would do the pop so nicely with just the ignition cut, but yeah, it does it quite nicely. I don't really know what's much more fun than that. Maybe racing, but... Kind of wish the e-brake held a little bit better, but I was gonna try and rip a second gear burn ski. I think we need a little bit more horsepower because like, I think we're gripping just enough to keep moving forward, Now we're at the point to where, are you watching the burnout? Yeah. It's so awesome. There's a lot of shake, man. Watch the, We're at the point now to where we maybe change a wastegate spring or something. We might figure that, we'll figure that out. But we managed the boost. We can rip some 11s on the street and now we can just tune it. So we can just keep on messing with the boost controller and keep creeping the boost up. He can do some actual tuning at this point. So this is the good part. This is the point to where people said we wouldn't get and we're here. So thank you guys for motivating me to get here. But we still got plenty of tread left on these tires. Plenty of turbo left in this sucker. Plenty of oil left in this D16. Ethan, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. Now I can actually do my job, the tuning part. All this other stuff, that wasn't tuning.
That was my fault.
Setting up. You know, I'm not, no blame on Evan. We were trying to do something that like nobody has done. So it's not gonna be so like cut and dry, just like do A, B, C. It's like figure out, you know, letters that aren't defined yet.
Anybody who wants to copy me, you can just do 2 wastegates on your up pipe and then it works.
As long as you guys believe that tomorrow has the potential for success, today will never be a failure. That's my daily advice for you guys today. As long as you believe that there is potential for success tomorrow, today will never be a failure. A lot of people say it different ways. Fail forward or failure is what defines success. If today didn't go your way, if today was a failure on your part, but you still believe that tomorrow can be a success, then today wasn't a failure. I think this video is like, it could be my third or fourth, I don't remember, video of us trying to tune and figure out this one-of-one setup that nobody has done before, that nobody has any guidance on. And so we could have these past 3 videos been mopey and complaining that our setup didn't work right out the box and we didn't just instantly go for 500 horsepower to get straight on the 1320 video, but no, like every single day we were making baby steps, we were making progress, and we ended up getting to this, and now we're about to go tune the car and we're about to get a little sendy, and it's gonna get really exciting. If you have that mentality in life, if something does not go your way today, you just gotta remember that tomorrow's another day. You have more potential for success the next day. So as long as you keep believing that today's not gonna ever be a failure, a lot of people get caught up in just, today wasn't good, well, shut up. Tomorrow could be the day you finally get those diamonds you've been digging for. You could finally strike oil or gold, whatever. You just gotta keep going. That's my advice for you guys. Don't give up. Stop giving up. It's lame. Doesn't get you nowhere in life. Peace. Y'all stay dope. That actually wasn't too bad. Watch them 2 videos I got for you right there. Swear to God, you must watch those videos right there. Yeah, watch these videos.